So the Patriots hired Terrell Williams to be their defensive coordinator. It was with Mike Vrabel the entirety of Vrabel's time in Tennessee. Obviously, Mike got bounced. Terrell bounced as well. Terrell went over to be the run game coordinator, defensive line coach for the Lions last year. A lot of challenges there because of the number of injuries that, Aaron Glenn, the DC, and he had to deal with. And yet they were still incredibly competitive until, honestly, like defensively, it probably fell off in about mid-December is when it just was like, we're too many Band-Aids on this thing. But so Williams is hired to be a first-time defensive coordinator after coaching the league for 25 years, former collegiate nose tackle. Great opportunity. I think everybody that I talked to about him around the hire and since was like, it's overdue. He deserved his shot to be a DC. Great leader of men, really smart, has historically gotten a lot of production out of his defensive line group. Suffered a health scare that has kept him away from the football team. It happened during what he called spring break, but we have not seen him with the football team. He was around in the spring, has not been with the team for OTAs, for rookie minicamp, and no one is really talking. They say he's progressing. We got to talk to him a few weeks ago after Vrabel told us right prior to rookie minicamp that Terrell was not going to be with the team because of his health. He was advised by his doctor to stay in Detroit. I'm just giving you the background here, and he's been in Detroit. He remains involved with the team. He meets with the team via Zoom. He meets with the defense. He's obviously watching practice tape, critiquing players. Zach Kerr is the sort of interim defensive coordinator who was also with Vrabel in Tennessee and with Terrell. So Zach said that he and Terrell are talking quite a bit as well. But there feels like there's no Mike doesn't want to put timetables on anything anyways, but it doesn't feel like anybody has a good read for when Terrell's going to be back. There's so many, as we talked about with the Jets, there's so many good vibes and like, oh boy, they've really, the coaching staff, you feel good about so many different things that they're doing. But this is that one thing in the back of your head that says like, okay, when is this not like, it's not good that he's not been here, but you got to do what's best for your family and your health. There's nothing more important than that. I'm not saying that, but it's like, when does it start to impact the football team? Mike obviously has his background in defense, so you probably don't feel like you're hurting too bad there, but you want Mike to be the head coach. You want him to oversee everything, and you wanted Terrell with Mike in the headset, but you wanted Terrell to be calling the defense, and now I don't know how that's going to play. Because you just don't know. So again, we hope that Terrell is back sooner rather than later, and that his health is good and he's good to go. But when you're talking about it from a football aspect, not from a human aspect, this is a bit of a challenge for the football team.
Yeah, no, look, it's hard to add more than that. I just think there's some of those situations where a bit unforeseen, and it'll be interesting to see how it develops. Again, I don't think it'll fully hurt them, but I think you'd like to have him there, and hope he's healthy. Like, that's the end of the day. And if he's not, and it's not going to be able to work, that would really suck. But you'd also like to know that you can maybe pivot in a different direction.
I guess the good thing would be that Zach's been doing it basically for the entirety of the time that he's been out. And Mike obviously has experience having been a coordinator for 1 year with the Texans before he got his head coaching job with the Titans.